fight fans across America, the Lomachenko versus Commey card was absolutely great in my opinion. Uh, it didn't get the same fanfare that Sean Porter versus Bud Crawford got. But I thoroughly enjoyed the entire fight card. It had a little bit of everything for you. You had Muhammad Ali's grandson, Nico Ali Walsh. He fought on one of the undercard joints. Of course, that's extremely interesting to have Muhammad Ali's grandson fighting in Madison Square Garden 50 years after Ali fought Frazier in the fight of the century. Come on, man. Come on, man. That shit storybook. You had Keyshawn Davis fighting, and that motherfucker right there looks like he's that next guy. Okay. He looks like he's that next guy. You had Jared Anderson at the in the heavyweight division. He looks like he's that next guy. He looks like he's that next American heavyweight. And you had the Loma fight against Coleman, in which Loma shined. You saw the skill, you saw the brilliance, but he couldn't finish him off. So you got 12 rounds of boxing up out of that. So it was a great card. Shit, you even had Tyson Fury pull up and get in the ring and sing happy birthday to Bob Arum, the heavyweight champion of the world. You know what I'm saying? And let me not be disrespectful, because you had Usyk out there in the audience. He got belts. Okay. So both of them boys in the same place. I would love to see that fight. They put that together. I'm buying that bitch. You understand? I'm buying it. But Tyson Fury was in the building. He sang happy birthday to Bob Arum on Bob Arum's 90th birthday. Bob Arum, boy, this motherfucker here, just keep on going. Just keep on getting this money. Must be nice. To not take none of them shots, but still be involved in the fight game. But again, from top to bottom, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Muhammad Ali's grandson, Nico, he won the fight by majority decision, but it's still something there they need. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I think he needs to diversify his punches. Like it was certain instances where you wish he would have thrown like an uppercut and shit like that, where the guy was kind of ducking down and you can clearly see, man, just throw that bitch, throw that bitch. But he's not there yet. He's a young fighter. As he pointed out in the post-fight interview, he's being kind of fast-tracked, and he was honest because of his name. So maybe that's something that'll come with experience because his granddaddy could hit a motherfucker from all angles. You know what I'm saying? Ali hit your ass any kind of way you need to be hit, other than the body. It's the one thing I wanted from my boy. He ain't really touched that body. I guess my boy wanted to stay pretty. You know what I'm saying? But Nico got it done. He got the win. This boy Keyshawn Davis, he'll touch that body. That boy Keyshawn Davis, he can hit your ass from whatever angle you need to be hit from. The boy looks problematic. One thing that gives me pause is that his opponent in this fight wasn't about that. He wasn't about that. I think they said this guy got a full-time job and shit. And he really just does boxing on the side and he just loves boxing. Y'all know when they bringing these fighters along, a lot of times they put them up against cats that ain't really like that. You know what I'm talking about? I actually think like Nico Ali Walsh, excuse me, faced a better opponent than Keyshawn Davis did. But Keyshawn knocked his ass out. That's what you're supposed to do. You face an inferior opponent, you're supposed to knock their ass out. So Keyshawn moved 4-0 with 3 knockouts. I was thoroughly impressed with the heavyweight bout. Jared Anderson. I hate to say this because I fuck with Deontay Wilder. Jared Anderson looks like a better boxer than Deontay Wilder. I'm not saying he's a better puncher, okay? But in terms of a pure skill, boxing ability, Jared Anderson. That boy nice. He came out and started off in the first round in the southpaw stance. And in the post fight, he said he did that to confuse his opponent. And I think his opponent admitted that confused him. Second round, he went orthodox and knocked Cuz ass out. So he displayed great skill. He displayed great power. He looking like a bad motherfucker. Jared Anderson is now 11-0 with 11 knockouts. Okay. And he did not face a scrub. He faced a motherfucker that was 17-1 coming into the fight. Okay. And he took his ass out in 2. Jared Anderson. Be on the lookout for that. I would love to see him and Deontay square up. Make that happen. Bob Arum. Somebody. Make that happen. But the Lomachenko Commey fight. I saw Lomachenko fight before in a win. I wasn't impressed. This is before Teofimo Lopez upset him. I saw him fight. He won, but I wasn't impressed. This fight versus Commey, I was impressed with the footwork, the hand speed, ring generalship. I was thoroughly impressed. He had Commey hurt a couple times, knocked him down one time. And shit, this motherfucking Loma, he was pointing to Commey's corner, telling Commey's corner to stop the fight. Very reminiscent of, I saw Ali. I want to say that was Ali versus Ron Lyles, I think. Well, Ali finally caught Ron Lyles and really was starting to put some combinations on his ass. And Lyles wasn't throwing anything back. And Ali was pointing at the ref like trying to tell the ref, go ahead and stop this shit. And the ref wouldn't do it at first. And then Ali popped that motherfucker a few more times. Finally, the ref came over and stopped, and Ron Lyles pissed off, of course. But Commey's corner did not stop this fight. And I want to say that was around like the 7th round that Lomachenko put him down. And bruh got up. And still he was shaky as fuck. Knees were gone. Legs were weary. But he lasted this fight. Commey is a tough motherfucker. That's again why I keep telling y'all, bro, the fight game is different. Boxing and MMA, these motherfuckers warriors, bro. Like, it's the purest form of violence probably in the world. Like, even war, you got a weapon. You out there shooting motherfuckers from long range. You dropping bombs on folk. You don't even see who you targeting and shit like that. These motherfuckers hand-to-hand combat that you can't run nowhere. It's right there. It's right there in your face. This motherfucker Commey basically was fighting with a concussion. Okay? Where in the NBA, NFL, your ass get concussions over with, your ass done protocol and all that kind of shit. This motherfucker got up. They threw some shit on him in that corner, got him right. He finished the fight versus a world-class fighter. These motherfuckers different. So yeah, Loma showed how brilliant he is against this dude, but Commey did gain a lot of respect from me. Shout out to Ghana, where that brother is from. Shout out to all the real ones. Salute to all the real ones I got over there in West Africa. You know what I'm talking about? But Commey got hard, but he just didn't have the skills to fuck with this Lomachenko motherfucker. Cause that boy there, his footwork stupid. The different angles and shit he was able to take. You know what I'm saying? Popping hip, pop, 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 step. You know what I'm saying? Different, like, bam. You know what I'm saying? Step, bam. Just keeping you guessing. Hand speed, stupid. He put together like a 5, 6, 7, 8 punch combo one time. I was impressed. Now, the pre-fight thing where he said Tank Davis is definitely not a great fighter. Interesting. I would love to see where that shit goes in the future. But again, thoroughly enjoyed the card. America, y'all chime in and tell me, what y'all thought about the card. If you had the opportunity to catch any of the fights, what do you think Ali's grandson needs to do to try to live up to his well, that's kind of hard. To live up to the motherfucking GOAT athlete, period. I don't know. What can he do to at least carve out his own name? Let's say that. Do you think Keyshawn Davis is the real deal? Do you think Jared Anderson is the real deal? And do you think Lomachenko will succeed in his quest to regain the belts? He says he wants to be unanimous. That's his goal. Okay. Let's see if he accomplishes that. Tell me what y'all think. Put it on some. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit StatementTees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.